everyone, it's Janet here with another design team project for the Wild Bunch and Wild Orchid Crafts. This project, I did a couple more easel cards. I made them fairly small and a little bit different shape than some of the others I've made. The first one here is a birthday card, and I used, in all of these projects, I used the Webster's Pages Sunday Picnic collection. I've had this collection for a while. I love the colors and I've wanted to use it, but I just haven't gotten around to it. And once I got into it, it was really fun to use all of the pretty colors, and then the Wild Orchid Crafts flowers went perfectly with it as well. So this is the shape of this card, and this shape came off of the storybook cartridge, the Cricut cartridge. So I just made this top shape, and then again, just like the other easel cards I've done, I have a base where two of these shapes are welded together to make one long one, and then you fold it in half and then fold this piece in half again, and then just glue the top piece on the bottom half of the top. So it works really, really well. So for the front of the card, I used some of this beautiful new lace from Wild Orchid Crafts, and that is the Guipure lace LA00008. Very pretty, and I love the kind of the almost embossed quality of it right there. It's very, very pretty. And then of course, have to have some of my seam binding. This is the pink salmon seam binding. I will put the links for all of the products down below. And then in the center, I use the mixed color tea roses in the 1 inch. They're all of the pink and the turquoise and the orange all came from that mixed colored pack. And then I also have peeking out a couple of the hip rosebuds from the pink tone hip rosebud pack. And then this little bird came from the collection, and this little piece came from the collection as well. And then also in all of the corners here, I just used some of the Ivory self-adhesive pearls from Wild Orchid Crafts. Just kind of give it a little extra dimension, and I really like how that came out. And then to hold the card in place, this is some of the fabric tape from the collection as well. And then on top of that, I have some of the flat back ivory pearl string, and that makes a really nice barrier to hold the easel card up. And then I just have some of the pink tone roses in the 3/8 inch or 10 millimeter down the bottom, the 3 roses just spaced apart. So that is that card. And along with that card, I have a little package that I decorated, and I just used a plastic box that came with some packaging. And inside the gift is some measuring spoons that have cupcakes on them. They're really pretty, but I thought, well, you know me, I love to decorate my packages, and so when she gets it in the mail, I want it to be all decorated up. So I used the same collection, and I just put some of the iridescent stuff inside there to hold the measuring spoons so they don't slip around. And then this wrapped around the box is some of the real wide fabric canvas stuff that came with this collection. And then on top of that, I used some more of the flat back pearls. And then for the flowers, I used the mixed color wild roses in the 1 1/4 inch. I just love the colors. It's just so cheerful and so springy, and just makes you so happy. And then the seam binding behind that was some of the white that I dyed with a little bit of an aqua blue glimmer mist. So I have that going in the back. And then I have a little tag that came with the collection. And down below, I used some of the Guipure cream lace. That's LA00022. This is just such a great lace to use in so many projects. And then I just have some of this little trim on top. So I was really happy with the way it came out. Just very, very simple, but it just looks so nice along with the card. They go together. So that is one gift. And then my sister-in-law is turning 50. So we are taking a trip together and we're going to Ecuador. So I'm going to try to just take her a little teeny package because we don't have much room for baggage. But I want her to have something on the day. So this is the little card that I made using the same collection. And this is some lace from the collection. And these little sweetheart blossoms just looked so perfect with this. And they're from the mixed color sweetheart blossom pack. And then down below here, this green organza rose trimming in the small was the perfect color for this collection. And then I also have another sweetheart blossom there. And then up here underneath the little bird, I have this tag that says Happy 50th Julie, and I have it under here tied on with some of the baker's twine in the aqua color. So that worked out perfectly for that. And this is the same shaped card as the other card. I just made it smaller, and I made them both to fit envelopes that I already have. So that's usually how I start out with my size, is by figuring the envelope size. So this is exactly the same, made the same way. And for this one, I used some of that same Guipure lace that I used on the packaging down below here, with some other trims layered on top of that and the message inside there. So very sweet little small card, but as you can see, the pretty flowers and trims from Wild Orchid Craft just make it extra special. So these are my latest projects, and I appreciate any comments, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!